The San Francisco 49ers just signed Leonard Floyd to a 2-year deal. The 31-year-old is going to get paid roughly $12.5 million per year for the next 2 years to be a part of the San Francisco 49ers, most recently on the Buffalo Bills. Here's what I like about the signing. First of all, last 4 years, he's essentially reached the 10 sack mark each and every year. 2020, he had 10 and a half sacks. 2021, he had 9.5 sacks. 2022, he had 9 sacks. All of those were with the Rams. This last year, he got 10.5 sacks with the Buffalo Bills. So he's shown he can do it in multiple schemes. He's shown he can do it across multiple teams. And he doesn't cost a ton of money. Now, what this likely tells us is they are not going to get Danielle Hunter that I had so hoped was going to happen. But instead, what they're going to do is go the route that Coach and I talked about at the end of the live stream today. If you didn't catch that, go check that out. That was a lot of fun. But we talked about the conservative approach. And instead of spending a ton of money on one guy, maybe you go get 3 or 4 guys for the same price. This fits that. I think it also tells us that Chase Young is not going to be back as well. So Leonard Floyd, who was once a Ram, then a Buffalo Bill last year, is headed to the San Francisco 49ers. It's not a move that excites me to the point where I felt like I had to go live and talk about it, but it is a move nonetheless. It is a decent move that I think absolutely helps the 49ers. More of a speed rusher as well. Fits that mold that we've talked about with D Ford opposite of Bosa when the 49ers defensive line was at its best. So we'll see how this plays out. I like the signing. No problems with it. Definitely changes what I thought was going to happen in free agency, but that's fine. The 49ers at this point not only need good players, which Leonard Floyd is, but they need cheaper players, which Leonard Floyd is not terribly expensive, and they need some depth. The only way to do that is by signing a guy just like Leonard Floyd. He really checks all boxes. And another thing to like about Floyd, he's always healthy. He always plays every game. That is massive because the 49ers moved on from Eric Armstead, who was unable to do that. They have other players that seemingly miss multiple games every year. Leonard Floyd is not that. He will play every game. Really, that's been the trend for him for quite a while now. So you've got to love that as well. Healthier. He's going to produce probably 10 sacks with the 49ers in this system. He's an ex-Ram, so he knows them very well, and he wasn't terribly expensive. I like the signing. Just not a big enough signing for me to go live for. So I like it. I just don't love it as far as the excitement goes. If you catch my drift, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Down in the comments, let me know what you think about the signing. How do you feel about Leonard Floyd coming to the San Francisco 49ers?